In today's fast-paced world, meaningful connections are more important than ever. Whether you're looking to build lasting relationships or leave a positive impression, mastering certain social skills can make all the difference. This video is designed for anyone who wants to understand how specific interpersonal traits can create deep bonds and foster admiration, especially from women. These skills go beyond surface-level charm. They delve into emotional intelligence, authenticity, and genuine care for others. When we talk about making women addicted to your presence, it doesn't mean manipulation or superficial tactics. Instead, this phrase refers to creating such a strong sense of trust, comfort, and admiration that women naturally gravitate toward you because they feel valued and understood. Throughout this video, I'll break down 6 essential social skills: active listening, empathy, confidence without arrogance, humor, consistency, and vulnerability. Each section will provide actionable tips and real-life examples so you can start applying them immediately. Let's dive into the first skill, a cornerstone of any great relationship: active listening. Skill number 1, active listening, the foundation of connection. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's about truly understanding what someone is saying and showing them you care. When you listen actively, you're not just waiting for your turn to speak. Instead, you're fully present, engaging with their thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This creates an environment where the other person feels seen and heard, which is incredibly powerful in building trust and rapport. To practice active listening, start by giving your full attention. Put away distractions like your phone and maintain eye contact. Nod occasionally to show you're engaged, and use verbal cues like "I see" or "that makes sense" to encourage them to continue. Ask thoughtful follow-up questions to dig deeper into their perspective. For example, if she shares a story about her day, ask, "How did that make you feel?" This shows you're interested in her emotions, not just the facts. One common mistake people make is interrupting or steering the conversation back to themselves. Avoid this by focusing on her narrative. If you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to her words. Over time, active listening becomes second nature, and you'll find that people, including women, are drawn to your ability to make them feel valued. Skill number 2, empathy. Understanding emotions deeply. Empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes and understand their feelings, even if you haven't experienced the same situation. It's one of the most attractive qualities because it fosters emotional intimacy. When you empathize, you're not just acknowledging someone's emotions, you're validating them, which helps build a deeper connection. To cultivate empathy, start by paying attention to nonverbal cues like tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. These often reveal more than words alone. For instance, if she seems hesitant or upset, you might say, "You seem like something's bothering you. Want to talk about it?" This opens the door for her to share without feeling pressured. Another key aspect of empathy is resisting the urge to offer solutions immediately. Sometimes people just want to be heard, not fixed. Instead of jumping in with advice, try saying, "That sounds really tough. I'm here if you need me." This simple act of support can strengthen your bond significantly. Empathy also involves being vulnerable yourself. By sharing your own struggles or emotions, you create a safe space for her to do the same. This mutual exchange builds trust and makes your connection feel authentic and meaningful. Skill number 3, confidence. Without arrogance, striking the right balance. Confidence is magnetic, but arrogance is off-putting. The key is to project self-assurance without coming across as egotistical. Confidence stems from knowing your worth, embracing your strengths, and accepting your flaws. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude quiet confidence because it signals reliability and inner strength. To develop confidence, focus on improving yourself in areas that matter to you. Whether it's pursuing a passion, honing a skill, or taking care of your physical health, personal growth boosts self-esteem. Stand tall, speak clearly, and maintain eye contact. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how others perceive you. At the same time, avoid bragging or dominating conversations. True confidence doesn't need validation from others. Instead of talking about your achievements, let your actions speak for themselves. For example, if you've accomplished something impressive, mention it casually rather than making it the centerpiece of every discussion. Humility is equally important. Admitting when you're wrong or don't know. Something shows maturity and authenticity. Women appreciate men who are secure enough to acknowledge their imperfections. It's a sign of emotional intelligence and relatability. Skill number 4, humor. Lightening the mood naturally. Humor is a universal connector, and using it effectively can make you unforgettable. A well-timed joke or light-hearted comment can ease tension, spark joy, and create shared moments of laughter. However, humor isn't about forcing jokes or trying too hard. It's about finding natural opportunities to bring levity to interactions. The best kind of humor is inclusive and respectful. Avoid sarcasm or teasing that could come across as hurtful. Instead, focus on playful banter or observations that highlight the absurdities of everyday life. For example, if you're both stuck in traffic, you might quip, "Well, at least we have time to plan our escape route." This kind of humor keeps things fun without crossing boundaries. Another way to incorporate humor is through storytelling. Share amusing anecdotes from your life, but keep them concise and relatable. People love hearing about funny mishaps or awkward moments because they humanize you and make you more approachable. Remember, humor should enhance the interaction, not overshadow it. If she's sharing something serious, save the jokes for later. Being able to read the room and adjust your tone accordingly demonstrates emotional intelligence and respect for her feelings. Skill number 5, consistency. Building trust over time. Consistency is the backbone of any strong relationship. It's about showing up reliably and behaving in ways that align with your words. When you're consistent, people know what to expect from you, which builds trust and security. Inconsistent behavior, on the other hand, can create confusion and doubt. To be consistent, start by setting clear intentions. If you promise to do something, follow through. Whether it's calling when you say you will or showing support during challenging times, these small acts reinforce your reliability. Women appreciate men who are dependable because it signals commitment and integrity. Consistency also applies to your personality and values. Don't try to be someone you're not just to impress others. Authenticity shines through when your actions match your beliefs. For example, if you value kindness, consistently demonstrate it in your interactions. Over time, this creates a reputation that attracts like-minded individuals. Finally, consistency doesn't mean perfection. Everyone has bad days, but owning up to mistakes and learning from them shows accountability. Women admire men who can admit fault and grow from their experiences. It's a sign of strength and maturity. Skill number 6, vulnerability. Strengthening emotional bonds. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality, it's a profound display of courage. Opening up about your fears, insecurities, or past challenges allows others to see the real you. This level of honesty fosters intimacy and encourages reciprocation, leading to deeper emotional connections. To practice vulnerability, start small. Share a personal story or express a genuine emotion during a conversation. For example, if you're feeling nervous about a big decision, say so. This invites her to relate to you on a human level and breaks down barriers that might otherwise exist. It's important to balance vulnerability with boundaries. While sharing your thoughts and feelings is valuable, oversharing too soon can overwhelm the other person. Gauge the context and pace yourself accordingly. As trust grows, you can gradually open up more. Vulnerability also involves being open to feedback and criticism. When she shares her perspective, listen without defensiveness. This shows you value her opinion and are willing to grow together. Women are drawn to men who embrace vulnerability because it reflects emotional depth and a willingness to connect on a soulful level. By mastering these 6 social skills, active listening, empathy, confidence without arrogance, humor, consistency, and vulnerability, you'll not only become more attractive to women, but also enrich all your relationships. Remember, these skills take practice, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Conclusion: the journey to meaningful connections. Mastering these 6 social skills: active listening, empathy, confidence without arrogance, humor, consistency, and vulnerability can transform the way you connect with others. These skills are not about quick fixes or surface-level charm. They're about fostering genuine, lasting relationships built on trust, respect, and emotional intelligence. By practicing them consistently, you'll naturally attract women who appreciate your authenticity and depth. Remember, becoming better at connecting with others is a journey, not a destination. Start small, stay patient, and watch as your relationships grow stronger and more meaningful over time.